Today in the chapter Force and the Laws of Motion, we are going to discuss about the main causes of motion, because in the last chapter we read about motion, but in this chapter we are just finding how the motion will be on. That means what is the main basic reason behind the motion. So in the last video lecture of this chapter we already discussed about the force. The force is a particular thing, or simply is a push and pull technique, which is the main cause. In this video lecture we are going to discuss about some resultant force. So like in this chapter, in apple pie order, we are going to discuss each and every aspect which is the main reason behind the motion. So today we start about the particular topic which is called resultant force. So for this we start our video lecture by the simple practical. Look at here the practical today. This is a small piece of paper. Okay, I put here. Okay, now what is the definition of motion? Please, everyone, class 9th. Yes, definitely. A particular particle changes its position with respect to time, known as motion. If not, so it is in rest condition. Now this one is a rest condition. See this. Okay, maybe suppose whatever the time is there, suppose 9 a.m. Now 9 a.m. 2 seconds, position not change, means this particular piece of paper is in motion. Now see, quickly the position change. Why? Because I applied some external force. Okay, now one more practical. Look at here please. Now this time, see, 9 a.m. 6 seconds, 9 a.m. 8 seconds, position change? No. This one is also in a rest condition, but now look at here. This particular pen is not motion. But in my earlier case, the particular piece of paper is in motion due to this particular force. But right now in this condition, this one is not. Why? Means ultimately we can see that in the last topic we say force is the main reason, but right now I apply the external force. So what happened? A piece of paper is moving, but right now this particular pad is not. But right now this particular pen is not moving. That means something also hidden in this particular force. Okay. Now when we go for the physics, we are going to discuss about the physics views. So look at here the particular piece of paper. When this one is placed, so what happened? When I apply external force, so due to that, this particular paper with my hand create, right now, first of all we just talk about first condition. Right now this particular piece of paper in this condition is in rest. Why? Because due to its weight, okay, the particular paper also applies same kind of force on my hand, and my hand also applies same kind of force on it, and due to some little bit friction, it cannot be movable. Now all the particular forces right now on it will be balanced. Right now I am standing here. Okay, so in my case also I balance my force. Right now the particular force due to my body is balanced by the earth. Means same particular force I also apply on the earth, and earth also applies same kind of force on me. That the reason balance condition, I am in rest condition. Same thing happened with this particular piece of paper. Okay, now but when I apply force, so what happened? The particular friction created by the two surfaces, one my hand and one the particular bottom side of the paper, is unbalanced. Why? Due to my external force. that the reason quickly the particular piece of paper is in motion. But in this particular case, due to the particular mass of this object is greater than the piece of paper, it creates more friction, and this particular external force, the particular friction creates by this pen is higher, and the particular force which I am going to apply, it is lower. That means if I want to move this pen, I need to apply greater force. Okay, so in this video lecture we are going to discuss some more hidden features about force. Okay, force is ultimately a particular reason, but depends more concepts we are going to discuss in this video lecture. So first we start with the discuss about resultant force. Resultant force is also very important concept about to keep a body in motion. Now what do we mean by resultant force or net force? Okay, now look at here. First of all, the particular definition: the resultant force of a number of forces acting on a body. Okay, the particular resultant force of a number of forces acting on a body is a single force. It's a single force which produce the same effect, as produced by all forces taken together. So now this is known as a resultant force. Okay, finish. Understand? No sir. Wait, this is a particular definition. Okay, अभी आपको समझ में नहीं आएगा. अभी हम बिल्कुल physics is a variety and we can easily understand like practical examples. So what is a practical example? Look at here. This is a particular definition. Again I repeat. Okay, but this particular definition we can understand by our own example. Look at here. This is particular almirah, cupboard. Okay, now in your home, आपके home में suppose करें कि आपके दो छोटे भाई और हैं. Okay, you have younger brothers. One is in first class. Okay, and second he is in third class. Okay, suppose maybe age, but एक फर्स्ट क्लास में है और एक थर्ड क्लास में है. ठीक है. सो नाउ आज आपके फादर ने आपको एक टास्क दिया कि इस रूम की शिफ्टिंग करनी है, हमको आपके स्टडी रूम की शिफ्टिंग करनी है. ओके, सो नाउ लुक एट हियर. उनको कहा ओके दिस इज अ पर्टिकुलर कबर्ड. ये जो आपके पास कबर्ड है, ठीक है, इसको शिफ्ट करना है. Okay, so right now what happened? Your both younger brother trying to push like that. Okay, now your both younger brother 1, younger brother 2, both are trying to push hardly. Okay, now it is shifting. वो धीरे धीरे शिफ्ट हो रही है, but both are very tired. फिजिक्स की बात करें, सपोज करें कि फर्स्ट जो आपका थर्ड क्लास वाला जो ब्रदर है, ही इज अप्लाइंग 3 न्यूटन फोर्स. ओके, न्यूटन इज अ पर्टिकुलर ऐसा यूनिट ऑफ फोर्स, यू कैन डिस्कस ऑल्सो आफ्टरवर्ड्स. एंड जो आपका स्मॉल ब्रदर है फर्स्ट क्लास वाला, ही ऑल्सो अप्लाई सपोज ओनली 1 न्यूटन फोर्स. ओके, एंड द पर्टिकुलर कबर्ड इज ग्रेजुअली शिफ्टिंग. Now you see, आप देखते हो, you are in 9th class. Okay, now my both younger brothers is doing very hard work. Okay, now you say stop, wait, I am coming. Now see, you are class 9th student. Okay, now say please leave it, I am going to push. Now you say please stop it, now I am going to shift this particular cupboard. Now see, in the second scenario, just shift this particular cupboard, and the same time suppose you are applying 4 Newton force. आपने क्या करा, सीधे आपने आपके एज के अकॉर्डिंग जितना पर्टिकुलर स्टैमिना था, पोटेंशियल था, उसके अकॉर्डिंग आपने पुश किया. एंड द सेम टाइम यू आर अप्लाइंग F = 4 मीन्स एज एग्जांपल आपने 4 न्यूटन का फोर्स लगा दिया. बट ये तो नहीं लगा सकते ना बिकॉज थर्ड वन एंड द फर्स्ट वन. ओके, सो नाउ व्हाट हैपन इन द फर्स्ट केस, वापस आते हैं. सो योर थर्ड वन क्लास ब्रदर अप्लाइंग 3 न्यूटन फोर्स एंड द स्मॉल वन ओनली 1 न्यूटन फोर्स. तो भी कबर्ड शिफ्ट हो रही थी, ग्रेजुअली शिफ्ट हो रही थी, बट आपने जब एकदम इन दोनों को लीव कर दिया और आप अकेले आ गए और आपने 4 न्यूटन का फोर्स लगा दिया, तो भी पर्टिकुलर कबर्ड लीव हो, मतलब पुश हो रहा है. ठीक है. सो नाउ अगेन यू कम बैक टू डेफिनेशन. जो फोर्स ये दोनों मिलकर लगा रहे थे वो अकेले आप लगा रहे हो. नाउ अगेन रीड द डेफिनेशन अगेन. सी दिस, द रिजल्टेंट फोर्स मीन्स जो आप फोर्स लगा रहे हो इज कॉल्ड टू बी अ रिजल्टेंट नेट फोर्स. द रिजल्टेंट फोर्स ऑफ अ नंबर ऑफ फोर्सेस acting on a body is a single force which produce same effect. जो इफेक्ट ये प्रोड्यूस कर रहे थे आप भी वो कब सेम इफेक्ट प्रोड्यूस कर रहे हो as produced by all forces taken together. इन सब दोनों फोर्स को दोनों स्मॉल ब्रदर्स ट्राई कर रहे थे पुश करने के लिए मिलकर. आप अकेले ने वो काम कर दिया. दिस इज कॉल्ड द रिजल्टेंट वन और कॉल्ड नेट फोर्स. So right now, if I am standing here, so due to my weight, a particular force is working downwards, and this particular force is balanced by Earth, and the resultant of both of them is zero because जितना force, एक छोटी सी चेयर ले लीजिए, हम उस पर बैठते हैं तो जितना फोर्स हम उस पर लगाते हैं सेम फोर्स वो भी हम पे लगाती है तो हम बैठ पाते हैं. अगर दोनों में किसी भी कोई कम या ज़्यादा फोर्स लगाएगा दैट मीन्स, सपोज करिए आप एक अच्छी सी चेयर पे बैठे हैं बट सेम टाइम यू कैन ऑल्सो इमेजिन दैट आपके छोटे ब्रदर जो फर्स्ट क्लास वाला है उसकी छोटी सी चेयर आती है प्लास्टिक की, आपने देखा होगा कलरफुल. आप उस पर बैठेंगे तो यू एबल टू सिट देयर, बैठते ही ब्रेक हो जाएगी बिकॉज जितना फोर्स आप लगा रहे थे उतना फोर्स वो चेयर नहीं लगा पाई. दैट इज अनबैलेंस्ड. ओके, सो नाउ आई होप you easily understand the concept of resultant force. Okay, so we can say here this particular resultant force here like your F9 means आप 9th क्लास के जो थे और जो आपका फर्स्ट क्लास का ब्रदर था और जो आपका थर्ड क्लास का ब्रदर था, दिस इज अ क्लास. ओके, ऐसी फर्स्ट क्लास एंड थर्ड क्लास एंड 9th क्लास. तो जो 9th क्लास वाले बच्चे ने जो फोर्स लगाया वो सम था, दोनों छोटे बच्चों ने जो फोर्स लगाया उसके इक्विवेलेंट था. ओके, सो अगेन वी कम बैक टू डेफिनेशन. द रिजल्टेंट फोर्स, अ नंबर ऑफ फोर्सेस acting on a body, is a single force which produce the same effect as produce all the forces taken together.